Welcome.
How much smoke we throwing?
Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech-savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker, the mage. Let's start the show. Layer by layer, we watch it grow. A twitch in time with shenanigans flow. Chaos reigns with a fiery glow. We're live, we crash. Watch closely as the filament spins. A wild ride where the line between fails and wins. Accidental art when the plastic rebels. Shenanigans 3D, he's breaking all the levels on the edge of tech. Where the sparks may fly in the streamer's den. There's no limit to the sky. Every stream's a gamble, roll the fiery dice. Pushing limits, bending rules, not one to think twice. Heartbeat pulses with each print he creates. While the chat's wild wonder in suspense they wait. Rising with the flames in the shenanigans game. Printing out the future, no two prints the same.
Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing this fine Sunday evening? We got a print finished, and that we started today during the game stream. I want to see how much filament I have left. Oh, I got plenty for at least another one. So we got the other part of the, didn't want to come out of the chamber. I must be hitting a good section of the roll or something, because that turned out pretty nicely. A little less blobby. And we still have to sand it down. We still have to get rid of all these little strings that are on it. So there is some post work that needs to be done with it. But this is the other section of the fuselage. It's what? 5 pieces? 6 pieces? I'm getting excited for this. We'll get another one going. So yeah, here it is. We got to pull the brim off, but I got a cool tool. That came from Cruising Girl. That brim basically just removed itself, so we don't really need to use that much force. Awesome. So let's get the build plate going. We'll put that over there for now. I need to clean the build plate, and then we'll get another one. We got 5. That was number 4, so we'll do number. I think I'll have to see. Get the build plate cleaned. All right. My hair, I need a haircut. My hair's all out of whack right now. Got some prints to show off. Put that there for now. Let's get I need to get my we'll open up Karate Print. Oh, that's on the wrong source. That is on the wrong source. Nope, wrong one. There we go. There we go. We got it. Got it. Import model file. So we did 3. That's number 2. So we'll print number 1. We still have to print 4 and 5. So we'll do number 1, and then we still have to do 4 and 5, and then we start on the wings. I need to start getting the carbon in for it. We're going to print this with our standard copy lightweight PLA. Make sure everything's 1 and 3. That's all good. We'll slice the plate, see how long. This should take probably about maybe 2 hours, I'd say. 3 hours. It's going to take 3 hours. I think since there is some internal structure, should we print that? That one's working. There we go. Not sure what happened. Did I have no audio the entire time? It was working. Like, I checked it right before. No, it's not on mute. I'm not muted. Not muted, so who knows? Who knows? Who knows what happened? Okay. Welcome in. Was there no audio the entire time, or did it just go out? Okay, so this is good. The whole time. That's odd. Because when I was going through my my intro video, I was checking the mic and it was giving me. It was, who knows? I don't know. Maybe the battery's dead. All right, so we can exit out of that. Who knows? It's my stream, right? So recap. We just started the show and we just pulled part number 2 off of the bed. So we're printing part number. I'm printing them in reverse. We're printing part number 1. Part 2's done. Part 3's done. Part 5 is done. That was done a year ago. It's in that mess somewhere. But yeah. So this is the part that was it? Yeah, this is the one. Wait a minute, no. This printed last night. This is when we started last night, and this is the one we started right after the gaming stream. An early stream. No, this is my normal Sunday stream. I usually start my Sunday streams at a little after 5. If you're talking about the trucking stream, there will be a trucking stream tonight. Well, probably about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I will be doing a trucking stream, an IRL stream. So yes, that's what you get when you print with this lightweight PLA. You get a mess to clean up. But I'm wondering about something. One, I'm wondering what the heck this is all about right here. Oh, I know what that's for. I know exactly what that's for. Because it only goes back so far. That is so you can put a battery strap around it. It's late for you. Yeah, that's what that's for. There is GCAD. Welcome in, my friend. It's late for you, huh? Yeah, that's what that's for. That's for a battery strap. But yeah, so we got to do a little bit of sanding, do some cleanup of this lightweight PLA because it's very, very stringy. This stuff is a little bit of a problem to print. But so far, that's what we got. We have 1, 2, 3 more pieces that are going to go on this. We have the nose cone that's printing right now that we just sent off to the printer. There's another little section we got to print back here, and then there's the tail, and this is the tail. We're not using this because this is made out of PLA. Hey, Bill Robot, welcome in, my friend. This was just a test print. This was I said yesterday, this was just a test print since we clipperized the Max, and it printed very well. So we got this piece but I already have this piece printed in this material. I printed it a year ago, so yeah. We'll have to, and in fact, I actually printed on the same machine. But what a good show that 1440's been putting on. I've been lurking in it all. I lurked in it all day yesterday and lurking in it all day today. But yeah, there we go. It wouldn't fit in the camera. We need to get the rods in for it so we can start putting the plane, like the wings, together. What else did we print last night? We printed another one of these last night. So this is the smaller one. This is the small one because the big one was like 19 hours. This is printed on the CR10. This is the small one, and this is with the I should have oriented it better, but whatever. This is the lime green and yeah, the lime and the magenta dual color silk. It's holding up pretty well. I had to restart this. We had a bed issue where wouldn't stick. And so it failed on the first layer, but I took the bed back and cleaned it all up with soap and water and reapplied alcohol to it. Again, here is the big one that my son has somehow got twisted. Oh, there we go. That's the big version of it. This took 8 hours on the P1S. So just imagine doing one of these on the CR10. So far, from what I've been printing, we printed this with the CR10. Now these are all small, right? So we'll really start noticing it when we start going bigger. And then now we have that issue here. I did last night after I shut the stream down while I was watching Retromaker. Yes, I was just going to say I did do the belt. I haven't tested it yet, but I did do a belt. I do need to print another one of these for our testing. So I'll send another print off to this and another one of these, same orientation, everything else, and see if that did anything. But yes, I did. The wheels are now all solid. So what I did was I took the gantry all the way to the top, moved the wheel, and loosened the linkage down the bottom. Turned it just a little bit until all the wheels were up and it's all nice and tight up on top, and tightened it back up. And yeah, so I adjusted the stepper on it. So we'll see what it does. Well, when I print, I'll send one of these prints off to it, and see what it does. All right, and we got the Pez Liz tulip bud vase thing. Look how awesome that is. So she might, I think she went in and put some detail in this. She put some kind of texture on it. Because at first I thought when I started to look at it in the slicer, I thought, you know how when you enlarge something, you get those little faces. But I think she texturized it. Yes, we're gonna make that. We'll make that at some point. We'll get that going here. I gotta figure out, what do I have brown filament? Gray or brown? I have some of it. I might shrink it down a little bit more. But yes, we will print that and see how that turns out. But yeah, you can see there's like, yeah, it's almost like a real pedal. Pretty cool. So yes, and it's solid too. That's nice. That's a nice chunk of filament. But yes, this will be. I should have put a hole in it. Well, you know, I can drop. I can put one of those cactus plants in there. Yeah, that's what we'll do with that. And we did show off the heart. So here's another little flexible heart, and then we have that. We do have number 1 to print on the back, and if you go to Discord, you can find the file. Well, not the file because it's a paid file, but you'll find a link to get the file. Yeah, I'm not about sharing files that I might have bought or somebody else might have bought. That's not a good thing to do. Oh, did you post that? Like fuzzy skin. I will put that in the lineup to be printed. Okay. Let's go down to the Discord here. And we put something in Finish Showcase. What the hell? What the hell's this? Let me see if I can grab this. Look at this, the squirrel bank. Yes, I'll open the squirrel bank up in here in a second. Is this from Bearded Printer? It has to be. It looks like this. Wait, that's a what kind of fish is that? Look at this fish. Is a flounder? Are flounders sideways like that? I guess maybe they are.
Welcome.
I didn't realize flounders have eyes on the same side. Hey, Tech Cheaper, welcome in. Yes, let me get this. And there's a little piggy in the back. Let me get this back so we're not. So I'm not displaying things like. No, I think Crew's gonna put that in finished prints. They're flatfish. I didn't realize. I thought they were named something else. The flatfish ones. Okay, so I can show this part here because that's not in any kind of private messages. Okay, so let's do, if you scroll down here, if you want to know where these project files are, right here for the Titan Dynamics, you go to Hobby 3D Hanger, and then these are all the planes. I thought they might have had a free one, but maybe they didn't. So we have now printed this section right here, the middle section, and I have this printed as well. I just gotta get it out of a box. We do have this black piece printed. That's printed in polycarbonate. Currently, we are printing the nose. So all we need is to print the nose, and then the body itself will be done. And then we just have to start. We got to print this little guy right here in the back. Yeah, this little part needs to be printed. And then we just need to print the wings. And then I need to get the carbon fiber rods to put it together. Yes, this is a squirrel bank. This is what done with AI, right? Who was it in here? Who was it in here saying about turning it into a dice roller and using brown rice, brown dice? So yeah, we need to shrink this thing. That was at what, 10%, I think, is what we took it to. How long will this, if we do this? $7 hours. Do you have plugs for that? Like, do you have a plug for the? Yeah. Okay. Do you have a cap for the back end of that? We'll say cap. That's a 7-hour print. Well, we're gonna drop the. I'm gonna drop the. Drop that down. We don't need to make this 4 walls. Yeah, rear end plug. we'll get that off. You know, that might be a good test for the CR10. So I can get that started tomorrow. We can probably do that on the CR10. Okay. You can see some interesting designs for that. I know, right? Well, that is from 3D Print World 1. So that's all his. That's his doing. All right. Let me get my screen situated. Just get everything situated here. And there we go. It wasn't working. Okay. I'm going to pull up that Titan design again. I was going to do a little bit of CAD work. Actually, let's do some CAD work. I want to try something here. Let's try. Let's look at some old lanterns. So I know what I'm doing with the studio for the backdrop. For the backdrop, I'm getting these brick tiles, and then I'm putting these wooden beams on it. The wooden beams are going to be backlit, or are going to have LEDs for like a backlit kind of thing. And then I'm putting these lanterns, either a lantern or these like. I ordered these oil lamps. Yeah, I know, right? Some serious interesting designs for that. But I want to see if I can. I'm having second thoughts on using them. I want to try to go with like this. All right, do you see this background? See how that this background is? That's kind of picture that being in brick. That's what I'm trying to go for. For the main wall. The other wall is going to have, you'll see it in the camera. The other wall is going to have, my window's going to be covered up, and we're going to have some like a hood, like a hood over your stove. But we're going to make it cheaply. I'm just going to paint it, right? Just to make it out of wood. But then on the bottom we're going to be using fans, and that's going to be my exhaust fan for the laser printer. The laser cutter is going to go underneath that. I really don't want to do round. I was thinking about going square. But I want to try to see if we can. I want to see if we can 3D print one. And then shove a light bulb through it. I have some old antique railroad lanterns. We should could put them up in the corner. Yeah, we could design something custom, right? I want to get a visual for it. I don't like something. Yeah, I love the Edison bulbs, right? They make these in LED, like color changing LEDs, like how these lights are. Just like that. But I was looking at the reviews on them and stuff, and my only concern is having. See, I was going for this, right? So I got some of these lamps. I got 4 of these lamps coming, but the ones that I have are all black, not brass like that. They're all black. We use them for bug control. I used to collect lamps and lanterns, but I got that coming. I got 4 of these coming, but mine's all black. So I thought about using that, and then I was thinking, well, you know what? Let's see if we can 3D print. They have ones in here all black. Did the ad end? I think it did end. Do they have square ones? My only issue is these Edison bulbs. If they're gonna have a wash, like if we're gonna have a wash of light, is it gonna overthrow the camera? That's my only concern. So I think what I'm going to do is make one of these square ones. Try to get a good picture of one. We can do a round one. I wish I had those bulbs so I can measure them. But anyway, what we can do is put this in here, and then maybe do a very, very thin white. I don't know if I want to go clear, because seriously, I think these bulbs are going to wash out the camera, and I don't want to do that, even if I have them drop down really low. So I think I might just go with the regular bulbs. The regular style, not the Edison style, and then just have it hidden over like a white lampshade or something. Pardon me. Let's look up. I'm going to look up these Phillips. Here we go. We'll just go with. We'll see if this will take us to it. Yeah, here we are. So it's 600 or 64 millimeters, and it is 141 millimeters. But what size is this down here? A T or ST19. 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 What is the what's the socket size? What's the standard socket size of a ST19?
Welcome.
Yo, Chewy, how you doing, my friend? We're trying to figure out what the heck the size of a lamp socket is. I don't know what it is. I don't have any light bulbs handy to measure it. Oh, you know what I might do? Let me go check I might actually have an Edison bulb in my kitchen. I haven't turned that light on in quite some time, but I think I might have one. It might be a... It is. Let me scrub it because it's got like dust all over it. What did you do today? You know, I washed the light bulb. It hangs in my back corner by my pantry. I'm not even sure why we even why it's even there in the first place. It must have been some from when they did the first built the house. Is this an old socket? Okay. We've got the bulb right here, so let me see if there's any markings on this bulb. If it can tell us what kind. Well, I'm looking in the wrong place. This is not an LED. This is an Edison bulb, but it's not an LED bulb. It does not say, but that's a standard size. I'd assume it's this size right here, right? So these are the bulbs we're going to be using. It's a legitimate filament. Yeah, can you even buy filament bulbs anymore? This bulb is even still work. Looks like I have not turned this bulb on in years and years and years. Standard socket, so we can measure this. Let's get some FreeCAD fired up. Not FreeCAD, Fusion. Okay, where's my measuring devices? Here we go. This, well, ST19 is what those other bulbs were. So are the is the ST19? That's what the LED bulbs that we're getting. Are they like the standard size? We looked it up real briefly there, but I couldn't really find anything. I didn't really fully look either. Let's get rid of this sketch. We're going to create a construction. Well, this one is 1 inch. Yeah, this is 1 inch. I don't know. I don't know. That's let's Google. ST12. Or ST19. An ST bulb. See, this is telling me the bulb. I want to know what the socket size is. Okay, okay. So an ST19 and an ST19 and an A19 use both type of Edison bulbs are known as filament bulbs, which have a warm blah blah blah. They both use the same E26 medium base. So what size is an E26? Here we go. Here we go. So here is an E26. An E26 is a 26 millimeter. Is that how they measure it? So is it 26? I know, that's why I just like, yep, we're moving on. Light bulb E26 socket dimensions. (26 millimeters). 26 millimeters. So that is what we need to model. We need to have at least a 26 millimeter for. Okay. Well, that's not going to work. Yeah, well, let's see here. What's a 26? This changes down to 26. So we're at 26. It fits. So that's 26 millimeters. So that's the bulb that I'll be using. That's the size of it, right? We need to, you know what? That's not going to work. Got to go to like Amazon. Better take this out of the picture. And we need to look for E26. E26 lamp, not E267. Lamp socket with cord. All right, let's look at this universal one here. This is for 26 and 27. I want to get the, I want to know what the dimensions of this are. 40 millimeters. Okay, let's say we get 2 of these, right, or get 4 of these. Because they are going to be hardwired. Well, there will be 4 of them, and they'll be wired all directly down into one. So I'll need to get a junction box for that too, because. So we're looking at 40 millimeters. 40 millimeters. Yeah, I got stuff going through my head right now. So 40 millimeters by 77. That's what we're gonna. The biggest thing is 40 millimeters, and that's 57. I seriously need a pen or something to write down here. Let me write it down on my phone. 77, 40, and then our ring is 57. Okay. So let's go with that for now. We'll create the socket. And this is 40.
Welcome.
Mr. Wizix, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. And this is 77. So that's our whatever. And 57 is the ring. So if we run 60 millimeters, I'm trying to think here. If we run, let's do another sketch. You want to take that up 10 millimeters? Yeah, we better take that up 10 millimeters. And that's 57, but we're going to take it to... no, we'll take this to 57. Ramon, how you doing, my friend? Let's go. We'll do 4 millimeters. We're gonna join this. All right, so that's our base area that we need to do for our bulb. Mr. Wizard with a 10 stream streak. Thank you very much. You don't know if you want to sleep or stay up. I have those nights all the time. Plastic lovers. So what we're doing right now is we're getting ready to start catting possible designs for a lamp. We're making wall mount scones, I guess, wall mount lamps. So they'll be mounted up on the wall into the new studio. There's going to be 4 of them going across the back, and yeah, we're going to be putting up brick in the back with wooden, like 6-inch wooden beams that are going to be backlit with LEDs, and then on each beam there's going to be like a rustic type of lamp on it. And then I already figured out what I'm going to do with the side wall. The side wall, I'm just going to, it's going to be in camera, but the side wall is going to have our rep wrap and our rep rack. In the corner is going to be the CRM4, because I need a big place for it. So that's going to be in the corner. But yeah, But now it's trying to figure out, since I'm doing a theme, trying to cut costs, right? I have 4 lamps coming. I got a 4-pack for $30, which I thought was a pretty good deal. And they were like, you know, discounted. They're on clearance and everything else. But they're like the old barn style. That's the Egypt. Yeah, well, this here, the Edison bulb there. Yeah, I like these. What we got on CAD right now is just more of a this is the area that we cannot go any smaller than this. Yeah, don't you love that, Ramon? You have to wake up in like 4 hours, and you try to get 3.5 hours sleep, but you just sit there, toss and turn. Oh, I hate those nights. That's going to happen to me tonight. All right. I did fix everything. I'm going to go get some water. I forgot to get water. So I'll be right back. Persian PLA Galaxy Purple. The COL print. This model is Ghosties by Father Licorice. It printed very well. It's got a nice metallic sheen to it. It's a real deep purple. I printed the shoes with the mixtape from Printed Solid. It's a unique one-of-a-kind color, only for subscribers. This is definitely a filament I'll be getting in. A 270% Infinity Cube using Silk Rainbow by CC3D. Close to 21.5 hours. This file came from Dave. Oh, it's finished. Well, that's on there. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got some cleanup to do. But, hey, it is with a 0.6 nozzle. This is a periwinkle, and so are these. This is Silk Periwinkle from Polymaker. The COL prints. I still have that I still have that. I can't think tonight. I still have that little fidget thingy. That was like 5 years ago I did that. 5, 6 years ago. Really been that long already? My oh my. Alright, what are we doing here? We are doing a construction plane off of this. Let's bring this up only about a millimeter. Oh, did you? We'll check that out. Oh, we did another one last night, Tech Shipper. We did the little small one. I don't know if you saw this yet or not, but this is a little teeny one. The small size one. I like these. These things are awesome, especially the big ones. Yeah, I don't always look at Discord, so if you all want me to look at Discord, you all have to tell me. Because I forget. Oh. Damn. Tech Cheaper. Do I have rainbow filament? Yes, I do. Oh, you are a genius, my friend. Look at that. Oh, we can. We can even do color swaps with this. That's Panachroma Translucent Rainbow. We could do color swaps with this without a purge. It turned out awesome. Look at that. Yeah, we could do a color swap with this without. We just turn the purge off. You'll have to try that, Tech Cheaper. If you don't try it, we can both try it, right? That is freaking awesome. That's at react with fire. That's amazing. I hope you post that up on it, mate. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Oh, that makes me jealous now. I got to print one now. I have rainbow filament. So what rainbow filament do I have? I had one, but I completely used it all up. And yeah, the only rainbow filament I have left is this, but it's a very, very long. Papa Bear, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, this filament's like 5 years old. There's not enough. There's not enough in here. I don't even know what to do with this. Maybe make a little teeny fidgets. But we should try to do it with AMS and turn the purge off and allow it to purge into the model. See how that works. How's your Sunday evening going, Papa Bear? We are trying to design like a lamp of some sort. We got some of these LED Edison bulbs. Well, this isn't it, but got some of the LED Edison bulbs, and I'm worried about if they're going to be like all an idea for them. I'm just worried about if they're going to be wash out the camera. We'll find out. Let's do a You've been working on making some cordless tool battery holders. Oh, nice. These on the honeycomb system. Ooh. We should probably do that. What about just hard old copper or electro wire in it that just touched enough to light up? Easy to make chamber. Well, we're not making a bulb. So we got bulbs. I don't have them here, but LED bulbs that are the same as these. So they'll be hooked up to stream, so you can change the colors, right? And it's all for the new studio. So the new studio is gonna be. It's not gonna look like this. It's gonna be a complete. Ramon, I've done that before, and it scares me. But if you really want to do that, we will do that. I thought about maybe making a 3D printed light bulb once with real filament or some sort of filament. We'll do that. We will. I will, and we will call it. We will call it the Ramon bulb. We will do that. We'll. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna make a light bulb, a 3D printed light bulb. I made one out of a mason jar once. We'll make one. Let's get everything all the way over and get that new room all done. So we're in that new room. So we have room. So we're not getting like crammed in space here. And then we'll get back to all of our projects. And I guess basically my focus is getting everything done for that. To make the full bulb. What are you talking about this? Busting this up. We can use what? Like chromium wire? I have old nickel guitar strings. We can use that. Like the real thin one. We can just use that. We can curl it up. We can shove it in. We have to pull a vacuum though. Or we're just gonna catch the place on fire. We'll work on that. I got an idea. I got ideas. It's not the first time I've done something like that. It'll be the first time on camera. Why not make a tube 2.5 millimeters and just stick real wire and save? Try and burn down my house. I think you guys are crazier than I am sometimes. Okay, we'll try to make a working light bulb. You're thinking LED filament. Well, I wasn't thinking LED filament. Ramon wasn't thinking LED filament. You know what we could do? Bilverbot, that just gave me an idea, my friend. You might have been thinking the same way, but I gotta have some up here somewhere. What did I do with it? What if I use, let me go grab it. What if I use that 2.7 millimeter filament? What if we use this filament? What if we use these little What if we do that? What if we do? Oh, now my gears are turning. My gears are turning. Look what you did, chat. Look what you did, friends. I don't like calling chat. It's not. I like things personal, right? Coil. We come out. I say we can probably make a coil 60 millimeters. The peanut gallery. Yeah. Or 80. Should we do 80 millimeters? And like maybe 100 millimeters. That is a raid.
Ash_Prince just rated with 4 viewers.
Ash Prince, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for the raid. What were you doing in your stream today? Oh, you were. Oh, darn it! I missed it. You were putting your printer together today, weren't you? Son of a beeswax! I completely forgot about that, my friend. Thank you for the shout out. How did you get it? Were you pushing plastic with it? Did you get up and running? My dogs are going crazy right now. That's awesome that you got it up. Awesome, my friend. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Shenanigans 3D. We do everything from 3D printing to electronics to IRLs. You name it, we do it, basically. You had to do a tap on one of the pre-drills. Really? I'm not sure what my dog's barking about. Or maybe this. I better check to make sure nobody's like scoping the place.
Welcome.
Stephen Poole, welcome in. He's barking at the back door. There's probably deer and stuff. Yeah, there's deer on this alongside my house right now. What are we making? Well, we are making a. Well, we started off. Okay, so Ash Prince, I'm redoing another room into my studio, to a new studio. So we're moving this little thing into a room twice the size. The peanut, what would we say? The peanut gallery or the peanut gang? The peanut gang, aka all of our friends in chat, aka. Primarily the ringleader is Billiverbot, convinced me to do a theme. So that's what we're doing. But anyway, we're doing light bulbs, right? So we're doing, I'm doing like a rustic type backdrop setting where the printer's going to go back. And we're having these Edison bulbs, but the LED version, hang from like a nice fixture on the back wall. Polymorph, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, he's the glue. So the lights in the back are going to be just like these, where you'll be able to control them. I'll be able to change the colors, and you'll be able to play around with them and everything else, just like what you do now with these ones. But we got talking and things happened. So we decided somehow Ramon wants to 3D print a real actual bulb, filament bulb, which we'll get into that. Here later, so yeah, when it's warm outside, so we can turn it on outside. So it's gonna be 3D printed with real. Well, we're gonna take a guitar string wire, and kind of wrap it through there. So yeah, but then that came into Billiverbot's mentioning something, and something clicked in my head. You know how things like that happen sometimes, right? One person will say something, another person will like, oh, wait a minute, and so we're going to like our Christmas tree. Remember our Christmas tree here? We're going to, Da Vinci, how you doing, my friend? We're going to 3D print an Edison bulb with this micro LED addressable tape. So we'll be able to do the colors. We'll be able to do fancy stuff. Now we got to keep in mind though, this is going to be like, these bulbs are going to be like probably. How wide is that? Like 13 foot from the camera. Holy moly, we got a dual raid going on here. Yes, welcome in, Raiders. Dual raid. We just had a raid from Ash Prince. Where did it go? Everything's all going to haywire here. Kelsey's Way, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. I am Shenanigans 3D. We do everything from 3D printing to electronics, to IRLs and all kinds of crazy stuff. Thank you for the follow. How was your stream? How are you doing today? What did you do? Tell us all about it. Oh my gosh, we got followers incoming. We just hit our follower goal. I thought it was bigger than that. I thought we had. Anyway, yes, a follower. Lots of followers. We reached our follower goal. Welcome in. I'm Shenanigans 3D. Chad in the real world. Who we all got jumping in here? Stephen Poole. We said hi to you. Yeah. Polymorph. Da Vinci. Pop away. Welcome in, my friend. Mikey, welcome in, my friend. Was that Mikey YouTube? Double check here, make sure. We had a bunch of followers. I missed who all it was, but thank you all in for the follows. That's awesome. We reached another goal today. So, what are we doing today? Well, I tell you what. We'll backtrack a little bit because we were doing a little bit of CAD, and I don't have much time. I usually end my streams by about 7:15 because I work Saturday or Sunday nights. But let's do a recap of what we printed yesterday, what we started. So this is the Peslis's tulip bud bowl or vase thing. This is not solid. I think we used like 20 or 15% infill, but it used like 300 and some grams of filament in it. But this is the large one. This is the periwinkle. This is the silk periwinkle that printed overnight. That's just like a 9-hour print for this. That was printed on the P1S. Right now on the K1 Max, which is clippered. We clippered that about a week or so ago. It is printing airplane parts. So we have a FPV long distance airplane that we are printing. How's this even go? Oh, that's right. So this is only 2 pieces, and there's supposed to be 5. So this is the middle section and the front section, and then we have the nose cone, which is like out to here. That's printing right now in the back. This is with the Polymakers the lightweight PLA. So yeah, that's just 2 pieces, and we got 5 pieces. We still have to print the middle piece, and I do have. I have the tail section printed, but 2 pieces. This one was a test print. This was the first print that we did on the Max after we ran Clipper on it. And yeah, I do have one of these printed before it was clipperized with the lightweight. This is not lightweight. We're just using up filament. We do have a helicopter, a autonomous helicopter that we are working on. This is just one part of the frame. It's all going to be modular. We got the rotor system, the hub, the collective and all that, the cyclic and all that stuff. We got that in. This is the motor we're going to be using. I might change the motor out actually, but I don't know. But yeah, that's all in. This is actually a special thing because we are using Polymakers. We're using Polymakers, the Fiberon line. So Polymaker is sending me Fiberon just to print this. Obviously, this is just a test, just to kind of make sure fitment is around. Once we get all the servos and everything else in place, then we'll skeletonize this so it makes it light as possible. That will actually be going around to the shows this year. We have the bearded printers. We did this yesterday. This is awesome. I love this art. I love this. I love this so much that we went and made a small one. This was for a test print. We have a CR10 back there that was donated to the channel. And yeah, so. How? I said how, not hi. How are you doing? What material is what? This right here? And Quizmine wants to know. Welcome in, my friend. Yes. Okay, so this is Polymaker's Dual Silk. This is magenta, and that's lime green. It is their Dual Silk. Here it is again. We print. This is a test piece. So the CR10 that we just got in, I got that in from one of our viewers, donated to the stream. He was having problems with it, so he went out and bought another printer, and then he donated that to the stream. And I think we found out what the problem was. I think the gantry was messed up. Fixed the gantry last night, so yeah, and we've been test printing it. This was all done before I fixed the gantry. But anyway, yeah, that's what color this is. Let me try to get a light on here so we can see a little bit better. And turn that down. But yeah, this is lime green and magenta. Polymaker's Dual Silk PLA. It's awesome, isn't it? Right? I love this color. And then obviously, no, that's what it looks like on here. I should have oriented the heart a little bit better. But yeah, and these hearts are just, this is just regular pink from Matter Hackers. These hearts are just awesome. They're just awesome. Tonight's stream, we're just kind of, Sundays are just my usual wrap up streams, what we did throughout the week. But yeah, those are coming in. I am a variety streamer, but well, I'm just a whatever streamer. That's what it is whatever. So it's a lot of electronics, a lot of printing, and you will find IRLs. Well, I'm doing an IRL tonight too. So about around 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll be doing a live stream. Basically, all it is it's me driving a truck down the road. I don't catch all chat because I don't pay attention to that. But I will, from time to time, I'll see something. But it's just me just talking and driving down the road. You just printed one of those hearts. Did we get a shout out for you? I'm a chat, all right. That could be good or bad, I guess.
Welcome.
Yes, we did. Okay, cool. Hey, 3D Medic. Welcome in. Yes. Does anybody have a link? Let me see. I might actually have it already. Let me go to it. I'll pin it for you. Yeah, it's on Thangs for Bearded Printer, but I got the link right here.
Welcome.
So there you go. That link will take you to, we'll pin it up on top of chat. There you go. A chinchilla pot. Okay. I did Capricorn limited edition sparkly purple. Oh, it is, right? Is that what you did your heart in? Do you have some of that? Yeah, I know. I have some. I think I have some in AMS right now, don't I? No, I don't. This sparkly purple's my favorite. Oh my god. So when I went to 3D Printopia 2 years ago, when they came out with that, when they it's somewhere around here. That's not it. I'm not sure what to do with it. Anyway, when I went 2 years ago, here it is. I went 2 years ago. They told me they were going to have it there, and I told them, I said, you hold me some. You keep some there for me. And sure enough, when I walked in there, and the first person I went to was KB3D. I went to KB3D first because he sponsored my trip down there, so I went to say hi to him first. But Capricorn were the second people I went over to, and the second I walked in, they're like, hey, we got it. And I was like, oh, awesome. So they saved me some rolls, and I got a couple other stuff there. But isn't that stuff? That stuff is just awesome, right? Do I have something printed with it? But anyway, that's just move on with it. This year, or not this year, but 2024. A few months ago, when we went down, I saw them. They pulled me off the side, and they're like, "Guess what we found?" And I'm like, "What? What'd you find? What do you have for me this year?" And they're like, "We have the sparkly purple." I'm like, "Oh, you're kidding me!" So I guess they found a box or two of it, and they put some off to the side for me. So I got a box somewhere in that mess, unopened box, opened roll, and yeah, look at that stuff. This stuff is awesome. It's got hair on it. I gotta dig the supports out here. I wasn't paying attention, and I ended up putting supports on here. This stuff is my favorite. This has to be one of my favorite filaments. This stuff is awesome. That is from Build-A-Robot. This is what, the Blob Monster or something. Yes. I love that stuff. You gave away your witchcraft cookie cat. Oh my God! What? That stuff is awesome, isn't it? I just got a roll of that. I went out to KB3D's open house, and I bought it out there. So I bought the witchcraft out there, and this is all I have left of it. So I need to make a trip out to KB3D again. I mean, I can order it, but might as well just go out there and say, "Hey, what's up?" and bug them for a little bit. Do they keep it in stock? No. It's a limited edition. When it's done, it's done. So, yeah, it's sparkle. It's very, this stuff is very, 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 very sparkly. So what happened was they ordered it. Oh my God! A free heathen with a raid. That's 3 raids and that's 3 raids. 3 raids in 20 minutes. Free heathen, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? What kind of chaos were you up to today? Welcome in. Mr. Putney, welcome in. Jade, welcome in, my friend. How are you? Wolfman Crab Arms, how are you doing today, my friend? I've been here 30 seconds and I can already identify that mistake Capricorn. What?
Welcome.
Oh, the mistake cap. Yes. So real quick. Welcome in, tribe. Welcome in, free heathens. Tribe, how are y'all doing? You're back from Christmas vacation, ready to design again. Let's go. Hi there. I changed my buttons all around. Royal Nomi. Bang the red. It should work. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Shenanigans 3D. We do all kinds of stuff from 3D printing to electronics, CAD work, IRLs, and all kinds of crazy stuff in here. So real quick, welcome in. I'm Chad in the real world. Shenanigans on here. Well, I don't care what you call it. You can call me Chad or Shenanigans. Doesn't matter. So this is the mistake. This was a mistake. They ordered it. It came in wrong, and that is why it's a limited edition. They found some a few months ago. That's how it came back out into the market again, because they found a few boxes that they didn't realize they had. So when it's gone, it's gone. And I know every time I talk to them, I bug them about bringing this back because everybody wants this color. Everybody wants this color. It's just an awesome, awesome color. So I'm down to 1 unopened roll and then just a little bit left on this roll. So I got this and then 1 full roll yet unopened. Welcome in again, Raiders. So free heathen, check this out, my friend. What filament is that? This is Capricorn's the limited edition sparkly purple. They have They have two sparkly purples. They have one is the one. Do I have it? No, I got the sparkly blue. This is the one that was a mistake. It came in. It was the wrong type of color of purple for them, I guess. But, this is awesome, though. I don't know why they don't try to remake it. Have it remade again. But anyway, Turnip, look at this. Binary Man, hey. Yes, yes, purple for Retro Maker. How are you doing, my friend? Pez Liz, how are you doing? Hey, oh, Pez Liz, I printed your tool. We went over your tulip bud thingy yesterday on stream. But yes, so far this is what we got. This is the this will be the spy plane. It'll be a long-range, high-flying type spy plane. This is the two bodies. We have the nose printing right now. This is the tail and the wrong. No, we're not using it. This is just a test print. The tail will be back here, and then we have another section we have to print. This is an almost 7-foot wingspan. This thing is like massive. All with the Polymaker's lightweight PLA. Pez Liz, I got something for you. Oh, look what we printed. Look what we printed last night in the stream. We started in the stream last night. Happy Sunday. 3D Jake Sprite. Hi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. And so, okay. We were talking about this on stream because I just showed it. We sent it to the printer last night, and then I shut down the stream. Right? Did you put texture on this? Did you texturize this? Because there are things in here that I'm like kind of questioning. It looks like I'm not questioning it, like in a bad way. I'm questioning it in a good way because it looks like bruises and stuff like that you'd see on a real pedal. You know, like right there. You know, can you see it in the light? Maybe not. Yeah, right there. And of course, we did it in your filament. I don't know. Like I printed it and I was like, she put textures on this. It is the coolest thing by far. Yes, there is a pot going in here. Somebody jumped in here. Large with Lily, how are you doing? The lightweight PLA. It is a pain. It is a pain. You have to slow it down a little bit and change some settings. But if you follow the settings that are on the Polymaker's website, it'll work. I sped it up a little bit, but yes. But yes, this is awesome. Beautiful. I'm going to put a plant in here. I'm going to put a cactus in here. I don't want to put it full of water in here, but I'm going to put a cactus in there. But that was awesome. And because of you, Pez Liz, because of you, we had to print. I was watching this on your stream on Friday, and you showed this off on Friday, and immediately, as soon as you showed it, bam, download it, send it off the printer, and I made myself one. My son picked out the pink. These things are the coolest, right? These things are so freaking cool. And then we printed a smaller one with the dual filament, silk filament, the magenta and the lime. They're so awesome. What's Tinkercad? Oh, that's a Tinkercad? Oh, you made this in Tinkercad. Good job. Like, just overall, I loved it. I love the fact that when we started slicing it, we're trying to figure out how to do it without internal infill. But then I realized that these pedals here are separate. These pedals here are separate from the ones on the inside. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Do you have your link for it, Pez Liz? Do you have a link for that? Throw it up in chat and we'll pin it. Right now, before we change the pin, to get yourself one of these hearts, go to the link that's up on top of chat. That will take you to this. Do you have a link to it? We can put it in chat and we'll pin it. because we're getting short on time here. Welcome in, everybody. It's such an awesome time. So, what we were doing before all these raids came in is we are brainstorming, right? So we're moving this studio into a bigger room. We're going to actually have like a rustic looking theme, right? So we're actually getting ready to design our own LED light bulbs. And then Ramon was like, well, we should just make a real light bulb. So we'll end up doing that along with all the other projects. But yeah, but real quick, back to Layers with Lily. You are going to get this. You are going to get some serious stringing to this. I've tried to dial this in, but it just, I don't know. Tried dialing in, but I couldn't get it. I know other designers and makers couldn't get it. So you have that to deal with, but you have to clean it up, that's all. Tulip bulb container. Cool, thank you, Pizzles. There, make sure you head up on top. Ads, so am I ads right now? No, I'm not ads. Yeah. Royal Nomi, I saw you sneak in there. How are you doing, my friend? Hope that's the wrong button. All right, let's close this out. So what we end up doing, so the backdrop, we were talking about the backdrop, we're gonna have brick in the backdrop and then like these old wooden beams kind of thing, right? And did we get a shout out for a Free Heathen? Everything Plus Ultra, did I say hi to you? I think I did. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, double check to make sure that we got a, yes we did, okay. Thank you, everybody. I know, it's gonna be rustic, right? So we're gonna have the back, like you'll see back here will all be rustic. The printers are gonna be like a little bit farther away because we're gonna have a middle table and I'll be able to walk around it. I would not be able to put a table in here at all. But so we'll have all the printers lined up in the back. There's going to be, I've been looking at on Amazon the stick-on brick stuff. I'm not laying brick. So we'll get the stick-on brick and then we'll take like 6-inch beams and put them up like, I don't know, every 3 or 4 feet, whatever. We'll do 4 of them. And then off the beams, there's gonna be a backlight LEDs that'll be behind the beams. And then we're gonna be doing these LED Edison bulbs. And that's where we went down the rabbit hole of trying to make our own. Rebel Elder, welcome. Thank you for the follow, my friend. So yeah, the bulbs that we were going to get, I got them, but not here. They're on their way. The bulbs that are originally planned are the Wiz ones. So you all can change the colors just like you can do here. But they're going to be hanging down now, but that led down the rabbit hole of several members here talking about making our own bulbs and stuff, which this is our Christmas tree. Do I have power to this? I'll show you the Christmas tree. This Christmas tree, we did not release this. The Christmas tree is in our Discord, actually. You can get this Christmas tree in the Discord. It's hooked up to an ESP32, but we're going to use these little tiny 2.7 millimeter LEDs. And we're going to make our own Edison bulb that way. And with the ESP32, we can connect it to chat. Let's see if I can get this up on... Actually, it should be connected on chat. Let's see if I can change the color. It might not be. everything is saying it's all offline. Anyway, these are addressable LEDs, and yeah, everything is saying it's all offline right now. We'll have to do that. We'll have to play around with this on another stream because I am running short on time. Holy God! With another raid.
Just raided with 73 viewers.
Cast Rocker, welcome in, and thank you for the raid, my friend. How are you doing today with a 73 raid? Holy God, how many people do we have in here? That's like four. That's 4 raids in a half an hour. Welcome in, everybody. Low cost administrator. That's awesome. I like that. Low cost. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Shenanigans 3D. I'm like a variety streamer. We do everything. Kate Kevin, how you doing? We do everything from 3D printing to we just started up our IRLs. So yeah, electronics, you name it. We printed these little guys. These are from the Bearded Printer. We did have. You can find this over on Thangs. Here's a print we did from Pez Liz. She made this. You can find her tulip bulb pinned up on top of chat. Make sure you're heading up to follow that link in Maker's World. Give this a like, download it, print it, give it a like. Welcome in.
Welcome.
No jumping from the pond. Yes, 127. This is like when we had the Christmas stream, like what, 2 years ago. That was crazy. So recap what we were doing. We've been testing the donated CR10. We shut it off, but we have been test printing it. It was donated to the channel. It had some issues, but I think we might have had it fixed. We printed these on that. We printed our helicopter blade. So this is a helicopter rotor. This is just for a test because what we are doing is we are 3D printing. We are going to be 3D printing a helicopter, an RC helicopter. This is going to have, we are going to be working on AI with this in the future, but right now it's going to be a fully autonomous. We'll be able to turn it on, set courses, and allow it to fly. It's a lot of, thank you for the follow, my friend.
Stellato just followed.
Low cost. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I did.
Cost administrator just followed.
Yes. What, Jim? What we got right now is the K1 Max. That is. Thank you for the follow, my friend. That is fully clippered now. We converted that over to Clipper. We routed it. Did a Clipper last week. This is the first print with it. This is the tail of the airplane I was just showing off. Did I show that off? No, I didn't show it off. To the new. So this. Pass Liz with a subscription. Thank you for the subscription, my friend.
For 5 minutes. Party time.
Party time is right.
Welcome.
No, this is not an F-16. If you bang Discord. Oh, we got a hype train incoming. Oh, I get to press my button. I made a new button. Check this. I've been waiting for. I made this button last night. I was not expecting it to. I was not expecting this. Check this out. This is hysterical.
I like singing. I like dancing.
I like trains.
Yeah, hype train. I love that. I found that last night. I was like, we need to do that. With the love. Thank you, Pezlis. But yeah, this is a larger plane. If you bang Discord, go over to the project files, you will find the link that takes you to the site for this down below. But this is a paid version. It's a 2.2 meter wingspan. Woot woot, right? Do you like that train thing? Pezlis for the 10 biddies and the 20 biddies and the giant emote. But yeah, this thing is gonna be epic. This thing is just gonna be massive. So there's like 5 parts just for the fuselage, and this is the part of the back end of it. But I have this printed another. Thank you for the giant. This is a banger, but the nose cone is printing right now. Mr. Wizard with the 100 biddies. Ah, Cruiser Girl, thank you for the highlighted message.
Shy Time Deep just just cheered 10 bits.
Another 10 biddies. Lairs with Lily with 200 biddies. I need to get that Lumen stream thing turned off. Chi-Town! How are you doing, my friend? Lairs with Lily with the 10 bits. Lairs with Lily with 200 biddies. Da Vinci with the 5 biddies.
Royal Penny just cheered.
You got the K2 Plus on work to print some spare parts electrical cabinets. Ooh, really? No, I did not get my hands. I did not get my hands on the K2 Plus.
Royal Penny
Nope.
just cheered 25 bits.
What I got here is what I got here. There is plans. There's plans. Holy moly, we got all kinds of craziness going on here. Positive with more biddies. Royal Nobi 25 biddies. Kelsey was 50 biddies. Hessa was another 12 biddies. You guys are awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Paceless just cheered 12 bits.
Koga, thank you for the follow, my friend. Am I planning on getting the K2 Plus? I don't know. So, I don't think I'm going to be getting any more printers for a while. We just got the CR10 coming in. We have a laser cutter coming. We got possibly 2 laser modules coming. I'm not sure yet, but we do have a laser cutter coming. I think the next purchase I'm going to do. Royal Nobi is a 20 biddies. So we do.
Royal Penny just cheered 20 bits.
We do have a CNC machine in here. We got a CNC machine down here in the corner. I think my next purchase, Jade with 100 biddies. I think our next purchase is going to be a Milo mill or a metal lathe, because I really want to start getting into metal work. Those that are joining new, thank you again, that are new to the channel. We do things like 3D print jet engines and rocket engines, and we do light them on fire. We do send fuel through them and light them on fire. They usually, 99.99% of the time, they end up in a molten piece of plastic that's like fire all over the place. There's fire all over the place. But I want to start making them out of metal so they last longer. So yeah. And we do have a. I told my son I would get him a rook. Pete, welcome in, my friend. Should have been on the 1440 stream. I was on the 1440 stream until. Well, no, not me personally. I personally wasn't on it, but I was watching. I was lurking in it. I was lurking in it all day. Why? What did they have to give away? I noticed a couple. Did you see? I can't remember what his name is. Ran the filament through. Through the nose. I thought he was going to take it through his nose and out through his mouth. That's what I thought he was going to do. You should have been a guest. Yeah, I thought about that actually. I thought about that while I was watching it. I was like, you know what? I should have reached out. I said this on my stream earlier today. 25 biddies! Royal Nomi, thank you, my friend.
Royal Penny just cheered 25.
It's hilarious how the multicolor systems work. I could sit in front of it and just watch it print the whole day. Electrical sketches do, but
Players with Lily just cheered 101 bits.
I know, it's awesome, right? Yeah, 101 bits. Thank you, Layers with Lily. Do I have a mod in here? Can somebody shout out? Make sure we got Peslas and Layers with Lily in. When we were kids, after I finished building plastic models. We blew them up, of course. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. I said that. I was like, well, Roy, I know he's here. And Ramon is here, and yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so, yeah. Craziness, was not expecting this at all. Thank you. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for the raids, the biddies, and the trains. That's awesome. And you all made. I made that button up this morning. The train button, and yeah, I was like, oh, this is awesome. I came across it and I'm like, oh yes, let's get run over by a train. So I was able to push that button. Just made it today. I was able to push the button. Let's celebrate on that one. That's awesome. I didn't even get a chance to see where it even ended on the train. How did I see that? Well, it ended somewhere. Thank you all for the hype train. Beautiful, beautiful community. All right. So, the K2 is awesome. You know, I've wondered about the K2. There's been a lot of talk about it, and I got this. I got to be honest with you. I'm not happy with this at all. We have this one. This was the last Creality purchase I've made. Yes. No. Yeah, it was. It was the last Creality purchase I made. We do have the CRM4, right? The big Creality one. That's out in another room. That one, I've got like 4 prints off of it. Yeah, it does. It needs mods to work, right? We got like 4 prints off of that, and we're putting a new board into it. We are actually making it into an IDEX. I ripped the guts out of it. I got fed up with it, ripped the guts out of it. We are putting a BTT Kraken into it, and we are converting it to a IDEX. so the CRM4, look it up. The CRM4 is now going to be an IDEX. That will be. We'll get onto that when we get into the new studio. So I actually have room to work on it. But we have most of the stuff. We just need 1 more extruder and 2 hot ends. And I think the belts that I have might work. They should work. They should work. Yes, Pete. So this Max that has a whole brand new hot end and extruder. That's all brand new. I had it for I would get about 3 prints off it and it would just go all haywire on me. So I finally got one in a few months ago. Creality sent me a new hot end, an extruder, and all that. So I put that on. I kept having the same freaking problem. And I got to be honest with you, since what we did something to it. What did we do to it? We did something to it about a month or 2 ago, and it was printing okay until I started printing nylon. When I started printing nylon with it, the nylon I was printing that rocket nozzle, that real thick rocket nozzle, and it got about 3/4 of the way, and then the nylon. Do I have that piece of nylon here? The nylon like warped or something. I don't know. I saved it. I think I saved it because I wanted to show it off. No, I might have tossed it. But anyway, yeah, it was yeah. So I clippered. I put clipper on it. All right, I will be. I don't like this, but I will be right back. I had such a great response from these little guys, so I supersized it, 400%. Let's see the build. The 400% supersized C9 bulb desk lamp. Yep, knew that wasn't going to last long. Much better. Have it mounted. Mount on top. This thing is not going anywhere. And it's adjustable. Yes, I know. That's where it gets caught at. Sorry about that. I had to do something real quick. That's where it gets caught at, right, Pete? Right, pardon me. Right when it's doing its retraction and stuff, when it comes back up, or when you're changing filaments. What the biggest thing is when you change the filaments. That's the problem I kept having. It would come up and it would go back down and get that little ball right in that little teeny tube there. It was driving me nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever buy another Crowdy. I don't know. This one, the CR10, that was a donation. That was a gift to the stream. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so that's what we got going on here today. that was our thing. The P1S gives me good basic, if it would work. All three exact the same time. Yeah, I know. I'll probably get a few more P1Ss. But I tell you what, I had an Ender 3v1 once at home, but I just got the Anycubic Cobra 3. Oh, you got it on Saturday, and you love it. Even with the Ace Pro. It's more for the big jobs. Yeah. So there are the printers I do want to get. I would be interested in trying the K2, but I don't think I'd personally buy one. I don't know. Maybe if it was on sale or something. Maybe. I am happy with it. Like, to a point, right? It prints good when it prints. I've never had a print problem with it. I've had a problem with the machine itself, but it has always printed well when it prints. I've had 3 Ender 3 Pros. One of them is in another room that's been converted to a Core XY. But out of those 3, one of those printers was spot on, ran nonstop. It was like a tank. It just printed beautifully. Just beautifully. The other 2, like straight out of the box. The other 2, I had to work on it. I got them to print nice, but they constantly need maintenance. But that one Ender 3 I had straight out of the box was printed perfectly. You had a lot of problems with your K1C and it's still broken. You know what? I was watching Zombie Hedgehog with his when he got that K1C. Never again Crowdy. I don't think I'd ever get Crowdy. So the printers that I definitely want to get, next month I'm going to be ordering a rat rig. Was it a rat rig? No. Yeah, rat rig. One of those little small ones for my son. My son wants his own little 3D printer, so he's going to pick out the colors and we're going to build it, print it, and build it here on stream. The Bastille nozzle with the luminous filament. Your K1 Max was wired backwards, so everything printed mirrored. The gear stripped out after like the 4th print. The gear stripped out of that. You run 6 P1Ss on the same power. Oh, you like that? Be right back. So that Be Right Back is actually like a 10-minute long video. It's supposed to jump around to segments every time I push a button, but I couldn't get OBS to do that. So I have it broke down into 4 segments on my Stream Deck. So I have 4 Be Right Back buttons. Yeah. So layers by layer, that's all my YouTube stuff that I just downloaded and use as a something to keep people entertained while I go and let my dogs out and stuff. Yeah, so if I would, I have no need for an X1C. I don't have a need for it. It's just, I don't stream my prints, the cameras. I don't do any of that stuff. 3 Print Shack, how you doing, my friend? I don't do any of that stuff. My printers are just for are work. No, I don't show them off. They just print, right? No, my streaming is this. I guess is that the correct way of saying it? I think maybe I don't know. So I don't need all the fancy bells and whistles of the X1C. I'm very, very happy with another P1S. I'm thinking about getting one more P1S, a Rook, not a rat rig, a Rook. I want to get a Rook that's going to be for my son. So he's going to put that together. Obviously, I'm going to help him, right? He's going to pick out the colors, and we're going to probably order that next month. Then I need something with high temp. So one of the main reasons why we converted to full Kipper, why we rooted this and run full Kipper clippers, is so we can run high temp. So we can run that fiber on the PPC or PPSC 12, the 12 or 612, and it takes like 310. You know what, Chatan, you know what I always called them? I always called the Ender 3s the Honda Civics of cars. You have some that are so highly modified and blinged out, and then you have some that are stock that run forever, and then you have ones that are falling apart. The fun mat. Now your crowd makes perfect for Slayers. It took over a month to figure out why I was printing mirrored. Oh my. Your Honda Civic is also broken. Yeah. But yeah, there's everybody new, welcome in again. The bottom is rusted. There is a lot more coming. I don't know what's up with the Creati. I don't know. They've always been like that. There's a lot more coming to this channel. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff this year. So, yes, make sure you hit that follow button down there. And we're going to have some fun this year. We're going to have some serious fun this year. You never had a Creati printer? I donated my 2 Ender 3s. Donated them to the school. And then the third Ender 3, which the one that printed beautifully, I converted to a Core XY with that Core XY kit. And that was just a very, very bad move. I never finished that kit because it didn't. It just didn't work well. And Luke from Digital Dragon, Luke was working on the mod for it the other day in stream. But we are going to head over. I'm going to raid out. I'm on longer than I expected because you all beautiful people, just awesome. With what 4 raids in 30 minutes? 4 raids in 30 minutes. Hype train. You're all beautiful. You're awesome. We are going to head over to our friend BuilderBot, the designer of BuilderBot. Listen to some of his bad advice. We're going to start the raid. I would love to stay longer with y'all, but I have to go to work here in a half hour. Well, not a half hour. In a couple hours. I gotta go to sleep in a half hour. So I definitely have to get some sleep. I will be streaming again in a few hours, about 2 a.m. Uber, thank you. Uber Freak, I like that. Thank you for the follow. I will be streaming. A house is only good as its foundation. That's right. I will be streaming in IRL tonight. How are you doing today, my friend? I guess it's nighttime for all of us, huh? Some of us. But I will be streaming trucking IRL tonight at around 2 to 3 a.m. Eastern time, and that will usually end up being about an hour-long stream. And then after that, I'll be back Tuesday at lunchtime Eastern time for a 3D printing stream. So we are ready to go. It's all about. Have a beautiful night. Thank you all for the subs. Thank you for the biddies, the follows, for the 4 raids in here. And breaking the record tonight. Thank you. You're all beautiful. Have a blessed day. I hope you all have a great week that's coming up. we're heading over and let's give Build a Robot like, follow, and cause some mayhem over in his stream. Take care, y'all. Thank you.